Self-care for busy moms in 2024 looks like a million different things. For some of us, we're nonstop, we're always on the go. For others, we might have a little bit of downtime while the kids are in school. A lot of times when you hear people talking about self-care, it's in these like beauty enhancing ways, and they're talking about eye masks and lighting a candle and drawing yourself a bubble bath. But the truth is, one, that's not everybody's idea of a good time, and two, not everybody has time for that. So today we're going to talk about some self-care tips that are a little bit different. Upwards of 90% of moms have experienced burnout. 39% of moms are staying overwhelmed. They live there full time. Over the past few weeks, we've been talking about habits of highly successful moms. We've talked about waking up early, making sure you get your exercise in, reading 30 minutes a day, journaling, and now we're talking about self-care. I'll be real transparent with you guys. I don't work outside of the home, typically. I usually pick up jobs that I can do remotely. And I did not realize the freedom that buys me. The past 2 weeks, I have worked outside of the home. I have been gone all day. And I am struggling so hard to keep up with everything. And I'm failing. We'll be real honest. I am not getting everything done. I'm not sitting and reading. I'm not doing my journaling like I should be. It's very sporadic. Friday night, when I clocked out and I got home, I was home for 1 hour before I had to leave again and run some more errands. And I used that time to clean my dishes, to start a load of laundry, to dust the living room. And that was self-care to me. Self-care does not have to look like you're whitening your teeth or you're doing an eye mask or you're getting Botox or you're getting a massage. Those are all great things, and if those are the things that calm your soul, then by all means do those things. But self-care is about you. It's about yourself. If self-care to you, then that's self-care. What's important is that you're doing it, because just like when you get on an airplane and they show you that the adult needs to take the air mask down before they can help anybody else, that's real life. And I know we use that analogy a lot, but it's the truth. Self-care can look like sitting down with your calendar, working through the week and seeing where you stand. And it's in the little things, like choosing a healthy breakfast over fast food and enjoying time with your pets. Now, some days for me, self-care looks a lot like volunteering at Aaron's Farm, which is one of my absolute favorite places, and I get to see precious souls like Amelia, the three-legged cow, and she's so sweet. While I'm here, I get to do all sorts of hands-on things like filling buckets of water to go out and feed the various animals. I get to feed the actual animals, groom some ponies, and spend some time in nature, which to me is more self-care than sitting with an eye mask on. This is a lot of hard work, but for me, to show up every now and then and do it, it is incredibly healing. Being outside in the sun, working around animals, it all helps me so much. And another thing that I do is 3 times a week, my family gets up and we go and do lap swim at around 5 o'clock in the morning at our local Y. And that is super duper early, and I am not usually a morning person that early, but after exercising, getting to have my alone time, my gratitude time in the steam room, oh my gosh, I look forward to it so much. And I've recently started joining my husband in the hot tub afterwards and just really relaxing. And if you can schedule that in before your day starts, before life gets crazy, it is life-changing. What I think is going to be the biggest challenge for most moms, and the reason that so many of us live in a place of overwhelm, is trying to figure out when you're going to take care of yourself. First thing in the morning, somebody needs you. Lunchtime, somebody needs you. Dinner time, bedtime, school schedules, field trips, forms. Holy cow. It seems like it never ends, and that is a mental workload that is huge. There are two more things that I want to talk to you about when it comes to self-care, and those two things are, one, time management. Like we just talked about with the lap swim at 5 o'clock in the morning, my husband actually started that with us, and I'm so glad he did, because even on the mornings that it's difficult to get up and get out of the house, I feel so much better after I've done it, and that's because I'm taking care of myself. So time management really plays a big role in how you're able to take care of yourself. We talked about it last week and the week before. If you can sneak in 5-10 minutes to get something done somewhere, take it. It's almost like when somebody is going to show up to your house and they say, hey, I'll be there in 10 minutes, and you can get the house clean in 10 minutes. This is the way we need to start thinking about self-care. Hey, I got 10 minutes to take care of myself. I'm going to binge 10 minutes of my favorite vlog, or I'm going to get the laundry put away because then that will be off my mind and I'll feel better about it. Or maybe it is that you're going to put an eye mask on. Maybe it is that you're going to wash your face. Maybe you're going to do a microdermabrasion kit and smooth it all out. I love those. That is one thing that I do love to do. And that second thing is to be mindful of the people that you are around. It's weird. Sometimes we hold on to history and we think, oh, I love this person because I've known them for 20 years and they've always been my friend. But maybe they're kind of like a shoe that doesn't fit anymore. Maybe you start to have this like, oh, I don't know how I feel when I'm around them. Or maybe you're nervous. You don't know what to expect the next time you see them. Likewise, it could be somebody that maybe you don't know all that well, but you're so excited to hang out with them. If you're somebody who struggles with alcoholism, you're not going to hang out at a bar, right? It's kind of the same thing. The people that we're around influence the person we are and the person we're going to become. So be mindful of that too. If you're pushing towards your goals and they can't get off the couch, you guys might not be super compatible anymore. And that doesn't mean you can't be friends. That doesn't mean you can't cheer them on 100%. But you're probably not going to spend a whole lot of time together. And that's okay. So to summarize, one habit of a highly successful mom is that they are going to prioritize their self-care. They're going to get up early, exercise regularly, read 30 minutes a day, journal. They're going to take care of their skin and their diets and who they're around. And that has a lot to do with time management. And that being said, it is past my bedtime. You can't see my clock, but it is late. And part of my self-care is going to bed so that I can get up and do it all again and again the next day. I am going to leave you guys with a little poem I wrote about being overwhelmed as a mom. And I hope that it finds you well. And I hope that you remember that you are worthy of taking 5-10 minutes wherever you can to take care of yourself.